Rose, my main character, is what I feel is a typical horror film character. I chose my actor to play her as she was blonde, timid and attractive. It was important for me to show all of these features off, as I wanted the main character to be typical convention of a horror genre. My main character Rose has many similarities to Casey Becker in Scream. They both look typical of the horror genre. The blonde hair, blue eyes, and the sense of naivety and innocence are very typical. Horror film main characters are usually presented as being innocent, because the more they are unaware of the trauma that awaits them, the more the audience wants to continue watching. Casey in Scream experiences a mysterious phone call, whereas Rose hears a door slamming. Although I like the idea of the phone call, I decided a slam on the door would make the audience jump more. I thought Casey Becker was a great example of a horror film character, but I felt my character, I would change the way she dressed. Scream's main character is very casual, awaiting a night in with her boyfriend, whereas Rose, my main character, is dressed up for her boyfriend, for a night in. The fact they both have boyfriends is also quite typical. There is usually a male figure mentioned in the film, and in both cases, something bad or mysterious is going to happen to them. The fact the innocent, naive character then has to take charge of the situation on her own is another convention of the horror film, and what links Rose and Casey together. I decided to compare my main character Rose with the main character from The Ring, Rachel. Whilst my main character is far from independent, this main character Rachel, from The Ring, is a dominating and determined character that fights for survival against what is happening. This is also a difference between her and Rose. My character will try to survive throughout the film, but will likely fail and submit herself to what is happening. Also, everything about my main character is innocent and seemingly quite submissive to danger. Once she's in trouble, she finds it hard to escape and get out. However, Rachel is the opposite of Rose. Although they both fight till the end, Rachel survives and Rose does not. I would say that Rachel is less typical of a horror character in my opinion, but it works and makes the film attractive. I think my main character offers a positive representation. I chose to make my character seem innocent, as well I felt it was not typical of a horror character film to introduce a negative character straight away. I chose to make Rose seem more naive and loving, because it remains typical of a horror convention to do this. I felt that people would also be more scared for her and feel for her more, as she seems to be unaware of what is going to happen and can relate to the audience.